I was about 3 or 4 months pregnant, so I decided to come to work very, very early in the morning because we could get in anyway. And I used to measure up the lace and the silk, how many yards I wanted. And what I used to do is I used to ruffle it in, fold it into a pattern, and I used to put it round my belly. Because being pregnant, I didn't know any difference. But I used to be frightened to death in case it fell down when I stood up. So I sort of got this lace tucked in my knickers on my belly to try and hide it. So to steal, in other words, to steal it, the lace. And then the following day, I would come in early again because I think I'd only got about 2 weeks to go before I got married. I had to come and steal the satin then for my underskirt. So hence I'd done the same thing again. Put it under my belly. Of course, being pregnant, nobody questioned me. And that was how it come to have the shroud stuff. My auntie helped me to make my dress. And I'd done all the dress, except we'd put the sleeves on, and then the sleeves came to a point here with press studs on. And on the night before I got married, my auntie disappeared, so I had to sit up all night to sew my press studs on. But the dress looked lovely. Well, I always said, you know, when you first get married, things don't always work out, do they? I mean, nothing to hide, so we used to argue and be fighting and arguing, you know. Always over money, obviously. And then there was arguing again, and we were fighting and arguing. And I just happened to say that out the one day to my husband, no wonder I've had no luck. I said, that's why. I said, when I married you, I said I got married in a shroud.